this is a sea anemone called the carpet sea anemone. So you can notice that sea anemone, they have the mouth in the center part, which is currently can't really see. But if you notice there's these yellow color portions in the center there, that is the mouth. So unlike coral they actually made of. So this over here is the coral. Coral, they usually have like individual of these organisms called the polyps. So corals, they are actually made of colonies of polyps, and each of these polyps, they have the tentacles like this, but a very micro form, very small form, with a mouth in the center. So on top of this, there'll be a lot of polyps. And this one here is a very big one, called the sea anemone. So they only have one central mouth, and all these are tentacles. So tentacles, they do have stinging cells. So that's why no touching, because we may actually feel the sting if we actually touch it. So it's actually their defense mechanism.
A sting come from where?
So they do have stinging cells. So on these tentacles, they have these cells called the stinging cells that will sting their predators or even us. So it's to defend itself. So even though it has stinging cells, it still have predators that can withstand the stinging cells, so they are still vulnerable to predation. So like sea turtles and other organisms, they do eat the sea anemone. So we can just gather around here because we all know that clownfish, they do have the symbiotic relationship with the sea anemone. So the clownfish, they tend to stay in or around the sea anemone. It's part of the mutualistic interactions whereby these two organisms benefit one another. So how so is that the clownfish, they actually have a mucus on their body to protect themselves from the stinging cells, and they will stay inside to use the sea anemone as a home or a defense. So when the predator comes and want to eat the clownfish, they will hide inside the sea anemone because it has stinging cells to protect the clownfish. In return, the clownfish, actually, they are messy eater. So when they found a food, when they eat, all those leftover food, messy eater, right? So all this food will actually goes into the sea anemone to kind of allows the sea anemone to feed on this messy leftover food. And the clownfish, they also have the behavior to chase away other fishes that want to eat the sea anemone. So that's why it's a win-win situation. It's a mutualistic interaction.